I think this is the right thing to do. I think we got to go back to MetaZoo Menace. Poke Menace is one thing, that's where I started, but MetaZoo Menace is just something special. And yeah, let's see who pops in here. And why is the screen frozen? Oh, because I didn't change this channel yet. Where's the remote? How do I get to my own stuff? Okay, let's see if anyone pops in here. This should be very, very interesting. Let's see what happens. Oh, I already got 6 people in here. How's that even possible? Well, that's good to see. Who's gonna chat first? Smoking them grits. Social experiment. That's right. Let's see what we can do here tonight. 7 people watching. Okay, so people still subscribe to this channel and actually give a crap. Christian C, experiment of the social. Wow, look at this. We upped our live chat from 1 to 2 people. That's like 100% more people than we're watching on the other channel. So people still care about MetaZoo Menace channel. Maybe, just maybe, I should combine the powers. Anyways. How many people got in here? 3? Hey, Crypto Keeper, watching LA Beast. I was. How'd you know that? I said it on my other channel. How'd you know that coming into here? The return of the OG Menace. Yeah, I was watching LA Beast earlier. That's a true legend. Shit, maybe we should open up something here. Okay, let's just see how everyone's doing tonight. Crypto Keeper's opening his mail. His endless amount of mail. And other TCGs. He's got a lot of other Kickstarters, but not this one yet. At least I don't think so. You know what? Let's get a little CryptoCamp on here. I don't think TMX would want me to put the CryptoCamp on his artwork, so we'll move it to the side a little bit. Hey, Cojito's here. Okay, well, maybe I will continue to put the content. You know what? It's official. I'm not going to do any more MetaZoo content on Poke Menace. I'll just leave that channel to what it does with all the wrestling shorts, and I'll just keep making MetaZoo content. I'll fight with YouTube. I'm a little pissed off that they think some of my content's not original, but will be Seance, eBay, Native, Gala. I never liked the Native set, to be honest. So I know it's not a popular opinion. I like the Piazza Bird. I bought the PSA 10 Piazza Bird. I never owned the Wendigo because I didn't think it was that great. But I never got into Native. I never thought it was that great. The artwork's good, don't get me wrong, and the holo is really nice, but I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me. Beefy just got into MetaZoo a week ago and been picking up a lot of the OG sets. Holy shit, the chat's alive. Okay, I'm definitely going to just stick to the MetaZoo Menace channel now. This actually blows my mind. I've sitting on Poke Menace for like the last hour talking with Smoking Them Grits. And I pop in here for like 2 minutes and all of a sudden there's people chatting. I love it. Okay, well, I will continue to post on this channel only MetaZoo content. And maybe some Cryptid Camp. So, because Cryptid Camp is pretty damn cool too. But of course, I'm always going to be biased to MetaZoo, right? So you know what? I'm going to do later tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever. I'm going to take down some of the content that I had on Pokemon Menace, like the music video, and I'm gonna put. You know what? To celebrate this moment, let's watch the music video. It's still on Pokemon Menace, but let's watch it. Hopefully, you can't see me sitting in my underwear here. Let's go to. Let's celebrate together. Let's watch this. Where is it? Oh, that's me benching 300 pounds. That was fun. Where's the music video? Oh, this isn't Pokemon Menace. Hold on, sorry, I can't see the chat. Delay a game penalty here for me. You know what? I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm just amazed that there's even like anyone that still watches this channel. So that's actually a huge compliment to me that any of you guys are still here. So let's watch that music video together to celebrate the return of MetaZoo Menace, and then I'll put this on MetaZoo Menace as well. Where is it? Sorry, give me 1 sec. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna turn the lights off. And I guess I gotta raise the camera a little bit so you guys can see it. I got my ghetto tripod system set up here. Okay, so tomorrow morning, the MetaZoo music video will be on MetaZoo Menace. Okay, let's do it. Oh, we gotta rewind to the beginning. Oh man, my stupid ghetto tripod's not tall enough to see the whole TV. Hold on. I'll just put it up on the table. Give me 1 sec. I really like that there's people that appreciate this channel, so. Going to Pokemon Menace was a failed experiment, but like they say in all those quotes on Instagram, right? The path to success is by failing, so. That's what's happening today. I failed, but I'm learning. Okay, let's have some fun watching this, and then we'll talk about other stuff after the video. In the dark, when we see legends wave beneath the trees, from mountain peaks to oceans wide, cryptids stir and realms collide. Northman watches from the haze, Hodex stalks the forest maze, Chupacabra hunts by moon. When MetaZoo calls, they answer soon. Aura flows, the veil is thin, the battle starts, we play to win. Magic is real and it's rising fast, cryptids awaken from ages past, from spell to clash, let fate decide. In MetaZoo the worlds collide, draw your card, ignite your flame, every beast knows its name. Across the board, your story's sealed, this is the truth. Magic is real. Leaps with fire in hand, Thunderbird strikes across the land, Phoenix blazes, ghost deer fades, Jackalope charges, shadow blades, Cumberland roars, Piazza flies, Rachel crashes, storm-filled skies, Slide Rock boulder shakes the ground. When MetaZoo begins, the lost are found. Cast your aura, stake your claim, cryptid power, spellbound flame.
whisper to the spellbook's past. The cast arises, the storm begins. Only one beast wins. Magic is real and it's rising fast. Cryptids awakening from ages past. Forge your deck, let legends yield. MetaZoo is the battlefield. Draw your card, embrace the seal. Cryptids crash. And magic is real.
Anyways, so I see a lot of people are talking about Cryptid Camp. So let me show you a little bit of Cryptid Camp. Let me just get back so I can see what you guys are saying. What up, MetaZoo Maniacs? Today is May 21st, 2025. And if you look in the... How do I say my own live stream? There we go. What's going on? Oh, good. Just me in my underwear. How do I say my own live stream? There we go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here, I'll show you some. Oh, yeah, you could definitely see me in the underwear. Hopefully there's no hole in the crotch. You know, like they like to make for boys. Okay. Whoa. The ghetto system just about let me down here. Okay, give me 1 sec. I just gotta adjust my camera here. Oh no, Koito can see. What are you gonna do? That's the way MetaZoo Menace does it. Slumming it. Just like MetaZoo. So... is it still frozen? What's going on here? Okay, I can see the chat. Why does it look like it's frozen, though? Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Hold on. Sorry, technical difficulties here. Yeah, why is it having so much trouble? Okay, there we are. Okay, so it is showing the booster boxes. Okay. Yeah, why is my TV having such a hard time with the connection? Anyways, I heard you guys talking about Cryptid Camp. This is Cryptid Camp right here. I'll show you some of it, if you don't mind. It's actually pretty cool, to be honest. So I think it was Beefy in the chat was asking about Cryptid Camp, and he wanted to see a couple things. Let me show you a couple things. There's something really cool that I've actually been doing with Cryptid Camp, but it's kind of on the hush-hush. But I'll show that in a bit. Like, here's a box topper they have. Right? But, here, I'm just going to grab one of these stands from the Mothman back here. So I can show 2 cards at a time. But they also sent this to anyone that's been involved in Cryptid Camp for a while, this VIP card. Really cool. So, all I'm going to say about Cryptid Camp is, if you join their Discord and you want to be a camp counselor and you're going to make content for them, they actually provide a lot of perks and incentives that I guarantee a lot of MetaZoo content creators wish that MetaZoo would do. So, I mean, yeah, Cojito, you're gonna like opening it. I gotta catch up on the chat here. Hey, the Bartnicks, how are you? Make sure we hit that. Anyways, let's show some other cards. Oh, here, spoiler alert for anyone watching the stream. Here, tell me what you think of this idea. I know Cryptic Keeper's gonna like this, and I know Escaped Alien's gonna like this, because Escaped Alien came up with this idea, talking to me about it a long time ago. But here, I have an idea. So you see all these Prism Auras? Here, let's get rid of Cryptic Camp for a second. I'm going to show you my idea here. Yeah, the monthly promos are cool. Like, Cryptic Camp is doing a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Here, check this out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Okay. Everyone that's in the chat, let me know what you think of this. So, I have a few Prism Auras here. Right? Now, I'm not sure how to coordinate it. I was thinking of sending out 3 Prism Auras that are all signed by MetaZoo content creators. And it could be anyone, but here's the thing. Here's the idea in my head. Is that I'll send these out to someone, right? Or to multiple people. Maybe 9 different people. Because I have 9 different Prism Auras. This could be like the MetaZoo All-Stars we can start up. Because I do like that Zealous is being innovative with the DTAS and all that. And Frostbite Labs had his thing he sent out. KBDX Tokyo has this thing. But check this out. So, Cryptic Camp has this card that they sent to me that's autographed by a lot of people. I signed it too. So now I have to send it out to the next person. Right? So, because the thing is, right, everyone's got to realize, in like 5, 10 years from now, 15 years, we're all going to be a lot older, and it is going to be legendary to see cards like this, like autographed by multiple people. People have pocket squonks like this. But I was thinking of sending out the Prism Auras to different MetaZoo content creators, and then they choose a content creator they want to send it to. Like, they reach out to them, like, hey, I'm going to send you this card, and then so on and so forth. And then eventually everyone ends up, I don't know, with a Prism Aura with multiple content creator signatures on it. I just don't know how to format it yet or how to do it, but I think there's some potential there. Because, I mean, look, Cryptic Camp started it up. So, you got to learn to play and join MetaZoo PA group where we play the OG game called Chaos Party, where you can run unlimited Prism Auras and Chaos Crystals off. See, that's cool. And that's the thing. Like, even though the company MetaZoo isn't putting on organized play for old MetaZoo, anyone can still do organized play for old MetaZoo, and that's cool that Douglas Coleman mentioned that. So, but, so what does anyone watching think of that idea, where maybe slowly but surely I'll send out these Prism Auras and kind of name it like the MetaZoo All-Stars? You know what I mean? Like, obviously I'll sign each one of them and the date that they were sent out, and then anyone that receives one of these can send it to any content creator they want, right? It could be even a lesser known one. It could be DP19 for all I care, you know what I mean? So, I might not always agree with his opinions, but he is a diehard MetaZoo fan, right? Hey, Elvis is in the building. Elvis, you missed it. I was in my underwear, so. Have the card with our each creator and do one wall hanging with every card on it. I can draw card with our from one each content creator. One wall hanging. So, I don't know. I'll format something like this. I'll maybe make a video talking about it too, the MetaZoo All-Stars. But we come across the border if you send them to one person. That's true. Whatever. I don't even care about the American shipping. Man, I paid $500 to get a case of MetaZoo up here. If I had to spend like an extra 20, 30, 40 bucks, that's that's a steal of a deal. Okay. Before we get into opening some MetaZoo boxes, I keep losing these stands. Where did I put them? I do want to show some of the Cryptid Camp cards that I got from the Kickstarter that I think are pretty cool. And I think a few of you in here might appreciate them too. So from the Kickstarter for Cryptid Camp, got a Flatwoods Monster. Everyone knows this cryptid. We got a Jersey Devil. Yeah, man, this chat is buzzing. I'm definitely only making MetaZoo content on MetaZoo Menace. Albus sent me some cool stuff, and I appreciate everything everyone's ever sent me. Like a lot of cool stuff. Well, yeah, and that's a borderless Flatwoods Monster. Look at this. We got Headless Horseman. I'm sorry, but that's actually not a bad Headless Horseman. Cryptid Camp has some sleepers. I'm just trying to see what else we got here. Where's my Hodag? I don't have a signed card from you at Menace. Maybe future giveaway. Yeah, I mean, I will do some fun giveaways. And I'm working on a good signature. I think I have it down. I have it perfected now, what I want to do with it. But I just get so caught up with other things. Where's my Hodag card? Give me one sec here. Where the hell's Hodag? Hodag was looking good. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm sure there's a few people in here that like Hodag. Check out this Hodag. That's pretty cool. Oh, crazy. It's Snallygaster Secret Rare. Yeah, the borderless cards look nice. And check this out. Maybe I'll order some of these from Cryptid Camp and give them out on my MetaZoo channel. Look at this. These air fresheners. Maybe like a consolation prize. Bigfoot. Come on. Right? Who doesn't want a Bigfoot air freshener? And look what else Cryptid Camp has. They have these little badges. And that's the thing. Like, they just have cool little knickknacks that are kind of pointless. But that's the cool part. Pointless stuff is what's cool. Right? We all like pointless stuff, just like shiny cardboard. So, anyways, I'm going to put all my Cryptid Camp stuff away. And let's open some MetaZoo. I have more Cryptid Camp stuff coming in the mail too, and I'll do live streams about it too. And I really hope that everyone that's into MetaZoo eventually, you know, checks out Cryptid Camp. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff happening over there, and you know, they do a lot of cool things. Maybe I'll make more videos about it so people even know what's going on, but it's really cool. And there's a lot of MetaZoo content creators that got into Cryptid Camp already, and every one of them, I guarantee, every one of the people that's into MetaZoo that joined Cryptid Camp as well, 100% enjoys it. Guaranteed. Because if you're in that Discord, you know how positive it is, and you know how much Cryptid Camp is doing to help content creators have something to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. See, MetaZoo patches would be nice. And I hope MetaZoo kind of looks at what Cryptid Camp is doing and is like, oh, okay, Cryptid Camp is going for the second Kickstarter. Some people make fun of that. And, you know, they're a small little indie TCG. Meanwhile, MetaZoo is supposed to be this big fish in the lake, and they only have a booster box out. And some Christmas card, so... And a thank you box that made no sense, so... Anyways. Not hating on MetaZoo, I'm just saying it the way it is, right? I think I'm saying what a lot of people are thinking. But not everyone has to agree. Yeah, and they're doing the SCP set, they're doing the Mothman thing, whatever it is. Like, they're doing a lot of cool stuff, and it's a shame that I haven't made a video about it yet. I really should. Okay. What should we open up first? Nightfall, UFO, or... You know what? We're going to open Seance first. Because we know it's going to be mappable. And it's going to suck. And let's just get that out of the way. You know what the most underrated video on all of YouTube for MetaZoo is? I think it's Frostbite Labs and maybe Funko Slumpkin or Cardboard Empire. Or not Cardboard Empire. Whatever. But they know how to map Seance boxes, UFO boxes. It's pretty cool. Yeah, SCP and Cryptid Camp, yeah. Cryptid Camp is doing stuff. And Cryptid Camp's going to be going to a lot of cryptid festivals. They're going to be doing things that Mike Waddell was saying he was going to do before MetaZoo shut down. So... give me 1 sec here. Yeah, who knows where all that is. Okay, let's open up the Seance box. Hold on, I just got to get a garbage bag for all the bulk. I've never, you know, the only Hateful Eight I've ever pulled are Sheep Squatch and the guy with the burning head or whatever. I can't remember the name, and Cursed Contract or whatever. But I've never pulled out of Seance. I have never ever pulled a Possessed Aura or there we are. Yeah, I've never pulled a Possessed Aura. Or, look how rusty I am in my MetaZoo stuff here, eh? Or, Chains of Old Scratch. Or Satanic Panic. I've never pulled any of those. Ever. So, that's crazy. And I have opened up a lot of Seance. A lot. Gonna adjust my ghetto setup here. Okay, look at this. Wow, I gotta thank everyone in here. I didn't realize MetaZoo Menace channel still had people that gave a crap. So let's go. Oh, we got a full holo. What pack art was that? So from this dude, we got a full holo. Okay. Let's remember that. We'll keep that pack art right here for now. And let's have some fun. So we got the Winglock next. A lot of Zoo. I got lucky in a UFO box. Pulled 2 fancy auras. Prices, possessor. Yeah, now is the time to buy MetaZoo. It is ultra cheap. Okay, so we got a reverse holo. What was that out of? The Winglock? Okay, another one of this guy. Let's see if we get a full holo here. It should be a full holo, but you know what? I really hope there isn't a full holo from this pack art anymore, because if there isn't a full holo at any time, that means it's not mappable, which is good. Oh, it is a full holo. Not good, not good. What's next? Ghost of Furnace or whatever. You saying your ghetto setup? Mine is a phone stand. Well, your setup is like maybe a setup from like 1979, but my setup's like maybe about 1982. Like, we're talking about like Atari setup here. Oh, okay. Ghost Furnace, reverse holo. We know the Seance box is going to be a joke. You know what? I'm just going to open this. Yeah, okay. I'll open up in front of camera. Reverse holo, nothing special. Ghost Furnace. Okay, fine. My setup is... You guys are making me feel like my setup is like super advanced compared to what I'm reading on the screen there. I feel like I have a setup like on the level of Elon Musk here. But you guys made me feel a little bit better about my ghetto setup. Okay. Oh, yeah, another reverse holo. Okay. This is so... Oh, man, the seance boxes are such a waste of money. But I got these in the live stream trying to win a Poncho box. Cryptic Keeper knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's actually a nice one, though. But not what we're looking for. Okay, we're going to only open up packs that have this pack art, because this is the only pack art that showed a full holo. If we get a reverse holo from any of those packs, then that's a good sign that we'll open up all the packs. But clearly it's a mappable box. We'll just get it over with. And yeah. August 2nd is relatively small, but we want to drop small cards. One winner, no one ever reached out for the bid. Oh, nothing left as hard taste in my mouth the way Seance did, yeah. Well, you know what? MetaZoo actually sent me a whole like big box full of Seance booster boxes, theme decks, all that stuff. I opened it up all on video, and I never released the video because it was embarrassing. I didn't want to embarrass MetaZoo by releasing the video of how bad the pulls were and how mappable it was. So, don't recommend eating the packs. Who's eating the packs? So these are most likely mappable. Hold on, I'm just trying to get all the pack art that'll have a holo in it. And they're all going to be useless holos. But box, full box, Seance had 5 full holos. So, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's the funny part. There was one not mappable box of Seance that I had. And I was like, man, if it's a mappable box, you're only going to get 9 full holos. Yeah, I had a box with 8 full holos. I was like, man, that was even worse than having a mappable box. So, yeah, well, back then I should have showed it. But that's the thing, though. I was so diehard MetaZoo back then. I didn't want to release any videos that made MetaZoo look bad. So, but now I would. And that's why I give my honest opinion on the new MetaZoo, whether, you know, it's something positive or something that seems negative that might just be constructive criticism. I'll say it because, you know, that's the way it should be. To me, I want to be like Pokerev. If he doesn't like something from Pokemon, he'll say it. So, puts out a new video every day. I was showing, I think most holos went to blisters. I have a whole bunch of blisters too. But trust me, the blisters suck. You know what? After this, no, it's going to take too long to open up a case of blisters. The time it takes even to open up one blister, it takes forever. I'll do a live stream sometime opening up a whole bunch of blisters, but I'll have them opened ahead of time. Because it just takes forever to open them. Yeah, see, we're hitting all full holos out of these packs, but they're all useless. Nothing happening here. Oh, shit. But you know what I wouldn't mind doing? Is making a video with UFO at Arby's. I wanted to do that like, what, 2-3 years ago? Never did it. But, well, new zoo would, you know, be better if they had more than just the booster box. Oh, look at that, another orb. And if it seemed like the company cared about anyone that cares about MetaZoo. So, like, did anyone see what Charlie said in the MetaZoo Monday that I had in the video? Wait, I'll put that video onto MetaZoo Menace too, where he literally said, you guys should be going down to the LGSs and telling them about MetaZoo. So, it's like, what? It's like, I don't think that's how that works, Charlie. Nope, I never did. At one point I did, but then my neck got sore. I had like a bad tension headache looking through all my Nightfall at one point, looking for weird cards. But just having my neck looking down for such a long time just really didn't feel too good. We have Buddy. No one cares about it, Charlie. So, hold on, I just gotta take a drink. One thing I'm learning about live streams, you gotta drink fluids, man. Try to pour a little more water in my protein drink. I just saw a lot of bulk, Pokemon, and MetaZoo. Tens of thousands. I wonder what my LGS getting destroyed by. Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the problem for the next set in MetaZoo, in my opinion, is even if, like, let's say if we magically delicious went down to our LGS and, like, you know what, guys? You guys should get some MetaZoo. And the LGS is like, you know what? We're not even going to look at the numbers. We're not even going to do any research. We're going to order some MetaZoo tomorrow. We're going to order 20 cases of it. Just because Cryptic Keeper said I should order it. So what's going to happen when they order it? They're going to be like, okay, from distribution, it's $65 a box. Then they're going to put it on the shelves. Oh, can't even sell it for $80. Got to mark it down to at least $75, $70. Oh, we're taking a loss. Cryptic Keeper, get out of my store. You know what I mean? So that's what's going to happen. So now, if any store looks at the secondary market, why would they order the second set? To what? Make $5 a box, if that? I just buy all the zoo around me to support zoo. I mean, obviously, I like buying MetaZoo. I still got tons, but see what CryptoCamp SCP is going to look like. I think CryptoCamp is going to surprise a lot of people. And in my opinion, I think they're doing better than MetaZoo. So, I mean, obviously, they're small, but, you know, they're supposed to be small. But MetaZoo is supposed to have global distribution and marketing. And where is it? Does anyone remember when I made a video in, like, November making fun of MetaZoo and, like, GQL for their lack of social media presence and not knowing how to make proper social media posts and all that? We're in June already. I thought that video wasn't going to age too well. But, hey, I did see news that they finally acquired the MetaZoo Instagram or something, so it's a little late, but I gotta agree with your assessment. Radio silence is hurting. Yeah, exactly. Hard agree. Art and gameplay hits right. See, that's the thing. I have seen people comment that Cryptic Camp actually has a better gameplay than MetaZoo. I've never been a TCG game player, so I've looked at the MetaZoo gameplay. It looks simple enough for someone like me to get into. Cryptic Camp I haven't looked into yet, but from people that know how to play games, I've heard some good reviews about Cryptic Camp. So, well, yeah, what should I open next? I'll let you guys choose, because either one of these boxes is a lot of fun. I mean, we're going to get a lot of full hollows here and maybe some surprises like Neutrality, Totality, Men in Black, and other good stuff. Griddle, Greaser, Pete. And, I mean, Nightfall. UFO? Okay, you know what? Smoking Them Grits was in the other live stream tonight, and we're going to go Smoking Them Grits. We're going to go with UFO. And one day I want to do giveaways like Zealous has, but I'm going to make mine a little different. So I have ideas. Man, if I ever pull an old scratch, I don't even know what that would do to my mental my mental health. That would be crazy. Ooh, check this out. You know how I know MetaZoo is dead? Oh shit, what was that? Everything just came crashing down. And not to say it can't come back alive, but hey, we're keeping it alive, right? Where's the other stand? Yeah, check this out. So I've owned this card for a while. And then for just barely $200 American, I bought that card. That's mental. Ridiculous. Going to CK last night. Imagine a few years ago. I already make crypto account. Don't have a bro. My wife isn't big into card games either, but maybe. See, that's good. I hope you do make some crypto camp content. At least crypto camp is giving content creators a reason to want to. Just getting all these packs out. I never thought in 2025, after the release of the first set of MetaZoo, that I'd be buying that card for like $216 American. Are you kidding me? The grade don't even matter at that price. That could be a PSA 3. I can care less. So, and I mean, the only thing that makes it a PSA 9 is it's just a little off-centered from left to right. So, okay, anyways, let's open some UFO and continue the good vibes. One day I will get this channel monetized, and maybe in 3 months, and all hell's gonna break loose. So, I just have to figure out what, I don't know. I don't know if anyone else here has ever tried getting monetized on YouTube, but what they consider original content or not just blows my mind. Like, I don't know if anyone knows on my channel, I used to have the same opening and the same end to every video with the when to go and all that. Because of that, stupid YouTube, they send me these things saying, oh, you're reusing the same content in every video. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I kind of screwed myself, right? So, I hope I pull a fire out of something. I have about 5 chrome. Wow, that's crazy. That's a lot. Vested, that was crazy. Was it vested? Like, there was I forgot to make a video about it. There was someone that posted a video, and maybe it was vested, about how they only opened up one Nightfall booster box and they pulled Old Scratch, and then they got it graded. I watched that video, but I don't even know if I commented on that. So that was vested. Okay, yeah. That's insane. We start with an orb. Okay, we're going to have a lot of full hollows here. It's UFO. I still never had a 36 full hollow box of UFO. I've had up to, I think, like 34, 35. I got to make a video about that video vested, just so more people could go watch it. Unless I did already and I forgot, but that's insane. I mean, everyone watching right now, how many boxes of Nightfall combined have all of us opened? And we never even come close to an Old Scratch. Vested is just like, whoa, look at this. Second pack magic. And that's the thing about cheap UFO boxes and all that. This will never get boring to pull. That, whoa, shit. Well, not like I'm going to grade it anyways, but that deserves a penny sleeve. Boom. And where are my penny sleeves? Give me 1 sec. I gotta find my penny sleeves now. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the intros and outros. Because, whatever. Like, maybe I'll make videos showing, like, little cool intros and outros that I liked or would want to use, but YouTube just, I don't know. Video I took right after I opened it. Yeah, send it for sure. That'd be awesome. Pulling an Old Scratch. That is the greatest secret rare in all of MetaZoo. I think a lot of people would agree with that. That is the king of secret rares in MetaZoo. Like here, everyone in the chat right now. What would you rather have? The new MetaZoo OG Mothman or an Old Scratch? No one's saying OG Mothman. Nobody. Even though that card's crazy, it's worth a lot of money, but I'd rather have an Old Scratch any day over anything else. So, oh yeah, Green Man would be crazy because it's serialized. I could agree with that with Green Man just because it's serialized and you know that's absolute. And the old MetaZoo couldn't have been screwing around with that too much. But I mean, that OG Mothman in the new MetaZoo is crazy, but that'll never touch an Old Scratch. Yeah, I have Instagram. It's just MetaZoo Menace. I think there's a Pokemon Menace on there that's not me, but there's MetaZoo Menace, though. I don't post anything on Instagram, but I do have an Instagram where I go on there and I check out reels and I send the reels to people that I know, like my brother and stuff, but I don't actually post on Instagram. It's just too much to post on different social media platforms. I just focus on YouTube. Have my old serialized Sky Snake over anything. Yeah, that serialized Sky Snake is cool. Did Argos pull that? I think Argos pulled that. Okay, let's get some more UFO grinding out here. Oh, another orb. We got 2 orbs and 1 UFO. But hey, that's no reverse hollows yet. So we're 3 for 3, which is cool. Yeah. Our best OG is a Bigfoot PSA 10 Kickstarter slab. What? We got doubles of this already. What the heck? Classic MetaZoo. With the classic clumping. Hold on, you said the OG. Give me 1 sec here. Where the heck am I hiding it? Oh, you know what? One of my favorite cards in all of MetaZoo is? That I think a lot of people forget about. Check this out. And this was the very first one ever graded because I graded it myself. But Bloody Mary. So, but this one right here, I sent into PSA myself and was the very first one ever to grade a PSA 10. I mean, MetaZoo has Bloody Mary. Come on. How are they not doing better? Oh, yeah. Oh. Wait, where is it? Man, I got so many cards around here, I don't know where I put anything. What is this? Whatever. I was going to show that OG Kickstarter Bigfoot. But one of my grails that, I mean, right? We all know it's a double-edged sword that MetaZoo crashed, went to shit, bankruptcy, all that stuff. But if it wasn't for MetaZoo falling through the cracks, this is a card, not even my wildest dreams, like even 2 years ago, I never thought I'd see in person. Crazy. But I have the Kickstarter Bigfoot around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It's hiding. And I'm sure enough people know my channel. So why you think MetaZoo is ripped? MetaZoo. And that's the thing, the new MetaZoo, they should do a fan art contest. That'd be cool, a fan art set. And then my ultimate card, probably the top card of my entire... Well, you know what? Here. Hold on, I'm getting way off track here. I mean, obviously, this is maybe the biggest card I have from the new MetaZoo. But from the old MetaZoo, I think my biggest card by far is Sample Wendigo PSA 9. Because there's only 4 PSA 9s and there are no PSA 10s. So, that's crazy. Torrential Tides, and that's the thing. I think MetaZoo is going to get the hint pretty soon. Like, is there anyone that's into MetaZoo like all of us? Has anyone even pre-ordered it? I'm not. Not unless they do some crazy spoilers and build a reason to actually care. You know what I mean? I traded a PSA 10, Gardevoir, Sylviano. Equal price then, not so much now. I take Fresno Sample, yeah. So, you know, let's just keep all these bad boys out here. Okay, anyways, let's keep cracking some packs. Oh yeah, the fan art contest that never happened. I have 10 square cut cards from one of the artists. I forget his name, unfortunately, but yeah. And that is the best thing about the MetaZoo Crash is things are so cheap. And even in the new MetaZoo, it's so cheap to buy. So maybe not a bad thing, because if MetaZoo goes anywhere, I mean, things are pretty cheap right now. But then again, everything's cheap, but the print quality... Oh, we got a reverse holo from UFO? Is that even possible? Okay. Anyways, we opened up 5 packs, and we did get a UFO so far. I'd say the social experiment was a menace. Was it W? Yeah, it was a W, for sure. So, oh, Zealous, since you're here... Sorry, everybody, I'm trying to open packs, but I want to show Zealous something, because Zealous is, like, leading the way in creativity. But I got some creativity up my sleeve still. So I just want to show Zealous my idea here. So at some point, I'm going to send all these out as the MetaZoo All-Stars. So I'm going to send them to, you know, quite a few different content creators. And then what I want to have happen is those content creators choose what other content creators they want that card to be sent to. And then whoever they send it to sends it to someone else. And somehow they all end back to different content creators. Or maybe they all end up back to me somehow. And then, or I don't know, right? I don't know how the format would be, but yeah. Like, not for me to keep, but for different content creators that have one of the MetaZoo All-Star cards with different autographs. So I think that'd be super, super cool. But got to work on the format for it and all that good stuff. Oops, Navi and Lower Base says Zealous is jumping up for sure, doing amazing things. Oh, Zealous will always be a legend. He got the poncho box on a spin. So that's insane. All right. What is that? Dad Hat or Hat Man? Yeah, it's pass it on type deal, but here, you want to know... I mean, Escaped Alien told me about that idea probably like 2 years ago. But check it out. It actually is happening in Cryptid Camp. Is it fair to say that, you know, if this was like sports, Zealous TCG would be the hottest free agent? And if like Cryptid Camp could sign him, you know what I mean? Like, how crazy would that be? Am I allowed to build hype like that? Where's the card? Oh my goodness, I don't know where I put it now. 1 second. Hold on, I can't even find the card that I'm looking for here. Where the heck did it go? Sorry, everybody. Delay game penalty here. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Zealous, if you're still there, just look at the screen in like 3 seconds here. But yeah, you see this? It's a CryptoCamp card autographed by quite a few different CryptoCamp content creators. So I got Menace on there. I bought the good markers now too, right? We all know what the good markers are. Right? These, the good markers. Maybe I'll even send one of these markers in the mail with the card. I don't know, right? I got to figure it out still, but yeah. Cool stuff. So CryptoCamp has stuff like that going on. But the guy I'm supposed to send it to sign it next hasn't sent me his address, but yeah. Anyways. Yeah, but they need, yeah. And they need a popular influencer that's going to stick around too, though. You know what I mean? It can't be like a one-shot deal like Leonhardt or... But then again, there's some homegrown influencers like Zealous. Like, I don't know, MetaZoo's got to reach out to some people, man. Zealous has a DTAS. I mean, I said it in my other stream, and I know no one heard it, but I mean, Zealous is giving MetaZoo competition for popularity with the DTAS set. You know what I mean? I think a lot more people want those DTAS cards than they want even like the hidden rares, right? So, Pamola. I mean, we got some homegrown content creators just waiting to bust out. And now that I have some people listening to me, if I had any say in MetaZoo right now, like if Charlie was like, MetaZoo Menace, what can we do to get MetaZoo on the map? I would say, okay, put $1 million into a bank account, get that credit card over to KBX Tokyo, let him decide what other crazy MetaZoo content creators he wants to go on a USA trip in that RV, paint MetaZoo on the side of the RV, let KBDX Tokyo drive it, let him pick up different content creators and just go to random, LGSs, pop into Magic tournaments and be like, what up? MetaZoo in the building. They'll be like, who? Drop a box in there, play a quick game, and leave. And they'll be like, what the hell just happened? But they'll never forget the name MetaZoo. Hey, KBDX Tokyo's listening. How perfect. So KBDX Tokyo, what do you think? Is that crazy? Am I crazy? Probably a little bit, but like if I was Charlie and they got all this money, just get an RV, paint MetaZoo on the side of it. Be like, KBX Tokyo, you're quitting your job today. We're hiring you on full time. You're driving across the USA on a MetaZoo disturbance tour, and you're going to disturb every Magic tournament, every Pokemon tournament. You're just going to walk in there with MetaZoo merchandise and play a couple games. People are like, who the heck was that? But they'll never forget the name MetaZoo. And then have the videos pop up, do live streams when you're, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. That'd be crazy. That's what they should do. That's the thing. Do something out of the box, right? Ooh, look at this. Look at that. You know what? This is so perfect. Okay, you see that card right there? That is perfect. So check this out. Cryptid Busters. If you want to hear a good story of like the MetaZoo content creator of 2024, well, like maybe the craziest guy in MetaZoo as far as like giving back to the community. Check this out. Check this out. So once upon a time, Cryptid Keeper bought a whole bunch of artwork from Bailey. And he bought this. And he sent it to me for free because I asked him to. And there's a lot of us that receive this kind of artwork. I see it would be definitely crazy. That would be awesome. I'd get my passport and everything. And then, because he sent this to me, I went and bought the only PSA 10 of Cryptid Busters from Topps. This is the only PSA 10 that ever existed. So, because no one grades this card, that's probably why. But still, there's the original artwork right there. Boom. All because of Cryptid Keeper. Buying all that stuff from the Bailey stream, which was totally legendary. Anyways. Oh, there's a signed version of that card? There's a signed version of that card? A bunch of Keeper, so awesome. Same with PSAs and Ludwig's Lemon Drop first edition because I bought it or from C. Yeah, that's cool. Look at that. Another success story right there because of Cryptid Keeper. So that's what I would do if I was Charlie. Because they just got to think outside of the box and just, reinvent the name MetaZoo and just get some fresh faces out there, just, get in people's faces. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is almost like the top hidden UFO when you think about it. Who nowadays does not want to pull a Griddle Greaser Pete? I mean, the card's worth like $5, but it's Griddle Greaser Pete. That's awesome. I hope we pull a lot of these today. Such a genuine, nice person. I have no idea how he can be so generous. Again, another amazing legend community. Got it signed from his boards. Nice. Many didn't like it. Example, some of us bought rats. Flatline, yep. They just continued the whole game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. But there was a comment on the MetaZoo Hour. I'll repost the video on this channel tomorrow or whatever. But there was someone that mentioned that maybe if they can incorporate with the new game where if you have one of the old MetaZoo cards, you bring that into play. I don't know, something, but... Yeah, the Rat King for $20. I got the Rat King for free from EV and HQ because I screwed up one of my orders. So that's when I realized there was something wrong. But just so everyone knows, I did talk to a reliable source a long time ago, and they said there was actually 5,000 Rat Kings printed over in China there. Oh, look at that. Another full hollow. So there's a lot. I just have to have a drink in my protein drink. Unlike Nick Strength the Pokemon, I know he likes drinking his liquor. Oh, before they released. I was probably pretty hyped to get one of the Rat King promos before they released. That's actually pretty insane. Isn't it interesting? Mike Waddell's responsible for all this, but he's also responsible for MetaZoo crashing. And now all of us have the collections that we have. So, I like this one. This one reminds me of Epic Tube HD because he called it a Pokeball. Right? It looks like a Pokeball, right? From Pokemon. 100%. That's for Epic Tube HD. Ugh. Wow, this was like the greatest social experiment ever. Well, no more Pokemon Menace. I'm still going to make content for Pokemon Menace channel. But all the MetaZoo channel or MetaZoo content's going to go right back on this channel. So, but hey, you never know unless you try, right? That's the lesson we're all learning with all these Instagram reels and stuff, and all the little quotes about how to learn from your failures in life. You know what? I'm going to creep Cryptid Busters into a penny sleeve because that's actually a pretty hard card to pull, at least in my experience. Like literally the MetaZoo community and you and boys have made this the best community of all. The book going is in shambles. Yeah. We all the whatever money we have, if we chose Pokemon, we would be a lot better and flatlined. White Rot was the community, and that was amazing. That's community owes you everything. Your hands down, one of the best. Well, I try. I really do try. I appreciate it. Because there was a long time ago when I first started making MetaZoo content, no one watched it. So, like, yeah, nobody watched it. Some of those videos are still on my channel where they literally have, like, less than 100 views. So, but I try. But I think all of us bring our own unique style, right? We all contribute our own... Like, I can't do what KBDX does. I can't do what Cryptic Keeper does. I can't skateboard as good as Cryptic Keeper and almost crack my head open. But, you know what I mean? Like, everyone has their own style, and that's the thing I like about MetaZoo the best with all the content creation. Everyone has their own thing that I don't think would be as good if someone else tried doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So, like, oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. We got a Griddle Greaser Pete, we got a Cryptid Busters, and we got a UFO, and we pulled a Man in Black. If this was 3 years ago right now, I'd be a rich man. But I will still put it in a penny sleeve, just out of respect. So, that is crazy. This box, we're not even halfway through. I don't know if you guys could see. We got UFO, Griddle Greaser Pete, Cryptid Busters, and a Men in Black. Damn. Should have been opening this up at Arby's. So. Hey, another Pokeball. Oh, excuse me. Actually, why am I saying excuse me? It's all good. Which is more grotesque, me burping or Nick Strength the Pokemon taking a piss? Anyways. Oh, another reverse hollow. I think that's only our second reverse hollow in this box. I still don't have a 36-pack UFO box. I mean, we're going to get at least 30 full hollows, but I've never done 36. Oh, okay, that's cool. Squishy, slushy, or whatever. Critter Greaser is still in all my flame decks. See, and you know what? That's the thing. Like, if there's people like Douglas Coleman out there that are still trying to organize and do gameplay with the old MetaZoo, maybe new MetaZoo should, you know, tap into that and be like, hey, because I mean, they own the name MetaZoo and all the old, well, I guess they gave the old product to sell it off really quick at Event HQ, but still, they should support stuff like that. So, because I mean, that just keeps everybody happy, right? Keeps old and new players happy. Thanks TVDX, man. Support from everyone. Watching everyone's content far more than making videos. Yeah, I like watching all the content a lot. Everyone's content's good, though. Well, unless you're double penetrating 19 people. But anyways, this is a cool card that was underrated, that no one really cared about. This is like the Chupacabra of UFO. Just not as popular as you think it would be. But it's a really nice looking card. And I think MetaZoo will eventually figure it out that that's the catalyst to having a little more success, is reaching out to content creators, providing incentive, and then for people like Smoking Them Grits. Even last year this time, Catching Cryptids wasn't making videos yet, or he just started making videos. And there's other people too. If they reach out to certain content creators that are already making stuff, and then other people see that are watching our videos, they're going to jump into and be like, oh, okay, there's incentive to make videos. I'm going to make content. And then other people are going to see that. And then it's just going to, you know, domino out of control. Man, are you MetaZoo Menace or not? I don't know what to believe. I'm MetaZoo Menace again. Well, I'm Poke Menace too, but I love this card. That's awesome. But I'm going to continue to post only MetaZoo content on here. I'm not going to post MetaZoo content anymore on Poke Menace. It was a failed experiment, but that's how you learn, right? You got to be willing to fail to learn and succeed. Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah. No, I was not referring to Bonnie Blue. Yeah, MetaZoo Menace is a better name. Poke Menace started because of the whole Pokemon craze a long time ago, but if I was brand new to MetaZoo, covering the horror movies. I just gotta think about that. I don't know, just product opening videos where people know what they're talking about. I like that new content creator. What is it? The Kid Dax or whatever? MetaKid Dax. Like the energy that guy has is pretty awesome. He's so into it. But what kind of videos? Probably just showing the cards, just showing the product. Just I have some ideas for some cryptid videos coming up that I'm playing around with. But I don't know, just anything showing MetaZoo, like the actual product. That's why MetaZoo needs to contact, you know, content creators and send out like little content creator packages and stuff. And I don't know, so that they could do giveaways, so they can just grow the community and just get more engagement. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, like anything with product in the video, just showing the cards. And I don't know, maybe no different than what this live stream is, right? No different than what you already have, actually, right? Zealous TCG's got that good backdrop. He's got all the good stuff, like the uncut sheet. He's got the crazy poncho cards. Like, just when they turn on the video, they see MetaZoo product, right? In some way, shape, or form. So But everyone's got their own kind of niche, right? I mean, I can't wait to make another video talking about the PSA population report. I absolutely love looking up that stuff. Oh, another orb. Well, we got 2 of these orbs in a row. Classic OG MetaZoo. How do you feel about well, my honest opinion on thank you boxes, they're not thank you boxes. They're welcome to MetaZoo boxes, saying this is the new, like if they were called welcome to MetaZoo boxes, and because it's just a starter's deck, or it's a starter's guide to play the game, right? They have a little play mat in the magazine. They give you 2 alpha demo decks, which makes sense. The cool little promo card, and then 2 packs to add some extra cards to your deck, right? But I don't know where the thank you was. Where's the thank you? The window cling that no one uses? Like some stickers? Stickers? You know where stickers belong? They belong at Collecticons. And when kids are oh, we got 2 girl greasers in this box. Holy shit. Anyways. But yeah, I thought the thank you boxes sucked. If I had to give my honest opinion, I didn't think they were that great. I know a lot of people might not agree with that, but I mean, it was nice of MetaZoo to send them, but I don't think they should be called thank you boxes. They should be welcome to MetaZoo boxes. You know what I mean? So I think it's smart to send them out because it gets people to play, but they need to send that kind of stuff to LGSs just so, you know, when the LGSs are putting on their Magic tournaments, they have all this, like, you know, alpha decks to play some MetaZoo stuff. But yeah, I don't know why they're called thank you boxes, to be honest. Wait, I missed a comment. I gotta look at my laptop to see what was said there. Oh, okay, a MetaZoo documentary. Yeah, that'd be cool. I know, what's his name in Toronto there? Piwizo? He was working on a documentary type thing at one point in time. I don't think that is around still. That'd be pretty hard to put together, but it would be cool if there's like a dedicated crew to that. But so I know I'm yapping about the thank you boxes too much, but I think they just had the wrong name for it. It should be welcome to MetaZoo box. So I'm not sure what the thank you was, but and they didn't send those boxes outside of the US. So it should have been an intro to a new game, not a thing. Yeah, it should be an intro to new MetaZoo. And that's literally what it was. But they called it a thank you box, but I'm not sure. And they didn't send it to anyone in Canada, overseas, anywhere. So they missed a few people. And they missed a few people in the US that moved to a different address. So, I mean, it was definitely cool. I'm not, what? We got 3 of these now. I'm not hating on it. It's just, I don't know why it was called a thank you box. And I think they should add more in them too. To be honest, put a neon light in there, man. Whoever received those 4 neon lights. Like, what manufacturer did they go to be like, we want to order 4 neon lights, please? Like, hey, Van Meter Visitor. I know one of these sold on eBay recently as a sample card. So that's cool. Let's leave up Van Meter Visitor. Boom. No complaints there. Okay, the setup's looking a little better. Yours came with open packs. And actually, back to what Zealous TCG was asking, like, what kind of MetaZoo content would be good for people new to MetaZoo? I just say make content that you enjoy watching. Like, if you can't watch your own video, then why would anyone else, right? So that was a success around the Pokemon Menace channel. Is a lot of the vintage, like OG, like Attitude Era and NWO videos that I was making the shorts. I absolutely love making those on my own time. And then when I, would post them onto YouTube, a lot of other people seem to like them as well. But I absolutely love watching them. So. Yeah, sign print. Like, Cryptic Keeper has sent out more in the last, like, from the artwork from the Bailey stream and the skateboards and all that, and even the Rat King promos to help TMX, has done more than MetaZoo did with those thank you boxes and those stupid Christmas cards that totally rubbed everyone the wrong way. So, and then we had, and don't worry, I'm not hating on him, but what's his name? Tormentic pretending like, oh, is that Sun Wukong in the background? Like, as if he didn't know that was already there. As if he didn't know he was getting that card from MetaZoo. 1,000,000,000% he knew that. So, yeah. In the video, he admitted that they asked for his address 2 weeks before that. But in Discord, I'll never forget, people were asking, how'd they get your address? He's like, I have no idea. So, I almost made a video about it, but I didn't want to rub his name through the dirt. I know everyone likes Tormentic, and they should. He's nice. It's just, yeah. But I really did love when he's like, "Was that is that Sun Wukong in the background there?" Like, coincidentally, he was the first person to receive that card, and all of a sudden he's noticing something. I don't know. I was just like, okay. Like, how long are we gonna pretend like MetaZoo? You didn't know MetaZoo was putting Sun Wukong back there. You know what I mean? He's just pretending to notice it. Like, for sure. I'll never believe that, but that's just my 2 cents on it. But I'm not gonna make a video ranting about it like DPT19. But hey, Forest Friends, cool looking card, but nobody cares. Well, look at this. We got a double banger for Pokerev. Non-hollow and full hollow. But, yeah, but Cryptic Keeper has done more, like, way more, by sending out that original artwork and all that than the new MetaZoo has done with those hilarious thank you boxes. They look nice, but when you break it down, it's just 2 packs of cards and a starter's guide to play the game, which is cool, but it just shouldn't be called the thank you box. Anyways, I'm ranting about that too long. Not only that, but CK got in after the fall. Yeah, he got in at the right time. So, hey, it's Goku. Actually, that would be more like Gotenks with the spirit stuff. If you know Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm talking about with Gotenks. But that's a cool card. Hey, Cryptid Busters. Oh, shit. Okay, so I like the way the setup is on the camera. I see what you guys are seeing like 10 seconds later. So, okay, so the position of the cards isn't bad. This one always looked really badass to me. I really like this one. But not worth a penny. So probably because everyone likes the color red. My favorite color is red. Okay. We got 2 more packs of UFO, and then we're going to Nightfall. What? This is the 4th one of this. Evil wins. What the heck? A lot of evil wins. So, I don't know. All I know is MetaZoo has a lot of homegrown talent. New MetaZoo doesn't seem to pay attention to any of it, in my opinion. Then again, I have talked to a staff member at GQL, and he said that they do watch our videos, or whatever, so I don't know, but I mean, I don't know how to emphasize this enough, and I don't know what GQL or MetaZoo doesn't understand. Like, if they were to comment on our videos or, like, have any engagement with content creators, that would mean the world to content creators. Just hearing from the company. I'll never forget when I got an email from Mike Waddell way in the beginning. Like, I was telling people that didn't even know what the hell MetaZoo was. I was just telling them, I was like, holy shit, the creator of this card game contacted me in email. Holy shit. For MetaZoo. Yeah. Wait. Sorry, this thing's gonna follow her. But yeah, I mean, That's why I made that video of MetaZoo Content Creator of the Year award or whatever. Cryptic Keeper. There was no award, but just the video. But, you know. But I mean, the stuff he does is just totally nuts. And he has the golden ticket. That's crazy. If I were him, I would have taken a picture with, what's it called? With Charlie holding it. But, I mean, he still could. Man, this is the end of the box. We got some reverse hollow white stag. That's anticlimactic. So we got a ton of full hollows, 4 evil wins, but most importantly, where am I going to put all this? We got 2 good old greaser Pete's. Cryptid Busters. We got a UFO. Van Meter Visitor. And maybe the ultimate chase card, even way above neutrality totality. We got a Men in Black. But I mean, 2 good old greaser Pete's. This card's never been worth anything ever, even in the beginning, but absolutely epic to pull it. There's no one that would not be excited to pull this card. I think this is the least valuable, most exciting card you could pull in MetaZoo. So, actually, and you don't have to agree with me, but what would be a card that's worth less than good old greaser Pete that's more exciting to pull out of any set? That's my question. So, yeah, there's the silver ticket. I have a video of the silver ticket, but you know, the silver ticket is on Discord in one of the flex polls or whatever, and I don't think even enough people know that it's just sitting there. There's a picture of the silver ticket, just chilling. Sterling, the creator of D Spirits, commented on the video I did ripping the Kickstarter box. See? Exactly, right? Right, Cryptic Keeper? Like, when the owner of a company or like someone that's in the company comments on your video, it makes you be like, holy shit, right? It just gives you this, like, I don't know, this, like, talking to a celebrity type feeling where it's like, you know, it would be like if Hulk Hogan commented on my video and was like, yeah, man, I love MetaZoo. You know, this the first way I discovered MetaZoo. It says you, brother. Right? I'd be like, holy shit, right? Okay, let's get some Nightfall open. Gotta move this. Or they gotta keep one to go out, right? Yeah, I just gotta get another box over here. So, I think that's a thing that people at the top of the mountain, like Rudy would say, right, in the Ivory Tower, like sometimes they forget that the content creators would go absolutely bonkers if they could hear, like, if you just commented. Just one little comment could totally change, you know, their energy level. And that's what I tried to do when I'd make, you know, videos highlighting content creators and who's making MetaZoo stuff, because I know it feels good to be appreciated. When Mike Waddell contacted me, that blew my mind. But that's when I was still at Pokemenace. There was no MetaZoo Menace back then. And that's when my Pokemenace channel was at about 20 or 30,000 subscribers. And he saw that, obviously. He saw, okay, this channel's growing each day. So he's like, okay, I'm going to send this guy some product. But I wasn't the only one. He sent a lot of people product. And then now the channel's at 428,000 subscribers. It makes like $5 a day in revenue. It's nothing crazy, but it's something. And but that channel would never have gotten to that point if it wasn't for Mike Waddell sending me that email. Because, you know, I was kind of getting, you know, burnt out making so many wrestling shorts. But when he sent that email saying, oh, we'll send you product, I was like, holy shit. And it just motivated me more. And then within less than 8 months, I had my YouTube subscriber plaque, the 100,000 subscriber plaque, which was totally crazy. But that email changed a lot in my motivation to make content. But it wasn't until, like, what, a year and a half to 2 years later that I started making the eBay sales videos. So, and I guarantee I would never have gotten to that point if it wasn't for the motivation from that initial email. So, anyways, let's open up some Nightfall. So we got Sample Wendigo just chilling. We got some crazy Mothman out around here. We got TMX's artwork right here. Oh, I like how the eyes just creeping through the bottom. That's nice. Anonymous, looking for our booster boxes just now. Native is mooning. I've never been a big fan of Native, to be honest. I bought the Piazzabird PSA 10, the best card in the set in my opinion, and that was it. I mean, I bought one booster box. I opened up some other stuff, but I don't know. I mean, the artwork's nice. Can't pronounce the name of half the cards, but yeah, I don't know. The holo's nice, but it just wasn't my set, I guess. What do we got here? Reverse holo. And hopefully we can pull a old scratch or a god pack here. $142, not bad. I guess my thing with Native is like, what can you really pull out of there that's even exciting? Like, the odds of pulling a Piazzabird or Wendigo is like so low. I mean, it's pretty bad. Are we back in here? Oh, I think we're saved. I think we're saved. No, I don't want to learn more. I just want to do the stream. Well, everyone left. There's only 3 people left. Okay, let me know if you can see it now. Man, I hope it's charging. How stupid. Hold on. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't see if it's charging or not. It's one of those. See, I told you I had a ghetto setup. Great, can I come in? Charlie's Angels and Garfield's Girls, fake hyped podcast and cheerleaders trying to pump the value of their new meta. Don't hate me. No one hates you. The truth is, well, I'm not saying it's the truth, but all comments are valid here. You will not get judged. Well, you might get judged, but I don't care. Garfield Girls. I mean, I think everyone here agrees that MetaZoo's dead in the water. The new company's not doing too well. But we all still like MetaZoo, despite the fact that it's there's a lot of stuff selling for lower than it did in the dip of 2024. It's not doing too good. Yep, and hopefully my phone doesn't die again. I think it's charging properly this time. Oh yeah, no, I had to ask you a question. Is Kushtaka like a big thing up in Alaska? I know that's a cryptid that MetaZoo has for like its sample cards, but is that like a big thing? Is Kushtaka kind of like a Wendigo up there? And do you think if Kushtaka, if I'm even saying that properly, do you think it could beat Wendigo in a fight? In a cryptid battle. Anyways, let's open up some more Nightfall. Then we'll probably cut the stream after the Nightfall, I guess. Maybe. I'm going to release that. Yeah, actually, I'll cut the stream after this box, and then re-release the. Oh my goodness, a full holo Wendigo with a sample Wendigo looking on. Oh my goodness. You know how often I pull full holo Wendigos? Never. That's how often. Holy moly. Okay, that definitely getting a penny sleeve. Not a dirty one though. I wonder how many people are still in the live stream. That's okay, I cut off. Damn, I gotta get a better phone charger. We got a full holo Wendigo. And no one was here to see it. Well, I think Noah was, but that's crazy. That's gonna get a semi-rigid sleeve. That might get graded someday. Where did everybody go? Is my chat dead? I think my chat's dead. It's like we're on MetaZoo Menace now. Nobody's here. Damn. Nintendo Switch, power cord for mine. Fast charger, yeah.